Hey everybody, welcome back to Artist Fun Channel. My name is Keely, and I'm going to be getting the centerpiece ready for a party tonight for July 4th. So happy 4th of July! I'm going to be putting this together real quick. I've already worked on some of the little made firecrackers using like a paper towel roll, the leftover paper. Hey everybody, and you can use the toilet paper one too. You can save those. You can use for all kinds of handy little projects. And I made some really fun little like shabby chic flowers using the ribbon. Mine went blank there. So real quick, I'm going to get this stuff put together. We always start with the top. So I'm just going to move this out of the way real quick. Might use some flowers in it. These are leftover flowers from other projects. I always save them. And I get my flowers from Dollar Tree. And if it's not the right color, I color them. So I made little rockets. I got a nice looking bow, and two bows. And I made an American flag to hang on there with it. And because it's going to be getting dark during the party, I have glow sticks on a flag that glows. And these are actually little stars that were on the beaded necklace, and I took them off. They're really cool. They got different flash. I'm going to be putting those in the arrangement too and turning those on when it gets dark. And I don't know, I just might use the beads to put around the table. I don't know. Maybe to save those for another project. And I love these little guys. I don't know what they're called, but they sell them by the flowers. Sometimes they have flowers in them, and I pull the flowers off because I just like how the little glittery stick in there. Now this is the base that I always use for my arrangements. Sometimes I will change up the ball, and I will leave a link below in the description to the channel, to the video on how to make these. And there's the star. I'm going to be putting it on the top. I don't know. Let me see if I go back far enough. You can see that. We've had to put the camera back a little further than last time because this is going to be tall. Had to compensate a little bit for those tall rockets I have. And I like, to me, being American is about being, rustic, like horse and apple pie and cowboy hat. So I'm going to be using some of this raffia because I'll show you how to do this flower in a minute. But what I'm going to do, I think this is all right over here. First thing I'm going to do is attach the star. I'm going to use some wire. My wire cutters are probably in our toolbox. We've been working all week. That's why I waited till last minute to do this arrangement because I didn't even think I was going to go to the party. So I'm going to cut out, I think, as much as I need. And I can always cut some more off. But these guys are really nifty. Found that in the garden section of Dollar Tree, which I don't know if I just said that's where I got a lot of this. So we're going to put the star on. Let's see, I'm going to face it this way towards you. Right there. Not sure how I'm going to do this, but this is going to be interesting. I'll twist the wire all around on both sides. And you won't even see it because of all this shiny, glittery paper on it. There we go. See? I'm going to pull it in towards me because I'm going to make this the back. Now I'm going to attach it like so. all around. And I'm going to attach the bottom too, because this is going to be outside. I want to make it a little sturdy. I may put rocks in there. And I'm going to give it a dab of glue right at the top here to make sure to help it so it don't slide down the pole. Oh, it's hot in here. I have my air on, by the way. It's really warm in here. So, let's see if I can do this. Attach this real quick. We have our camera equipment hooked up to my little extension cord there. Sharon, so I can't pull my extension cord way up here. I think that's good. That's going to work. I'm going to put a little dab here. Hold it together. Make sure got that straight. There we go. Let it sit up for a second. And then I'll plug my glue gun back up. I'm telling you, I get my glue sticks from the Dollar Tree, which is a really good bargain, but it's like, makes a lot of extra little webs. It's like it doesn't fall. I don't know. There we go. Now I'm going to plug this joker back up real quick. I'm back. All right. Now I'm letting the glue set up for a second before I mess with that, and then I'm going to try to attach it again at the bottom. And now what I'm going to do is take some of the wire and go crisscross. Crisscross. Like so. Make it kind of decorative, you know, doing the crisscross. And that should do it. Now I'm going to twist it in the back while I'm taking some of it off. And this will really hold it really good. And then I'm going to take the extra off and kind of fold it under so it's hidden. There we go. Ta-da! I got the star on. Now, I couldn't resist this big guy. And at first, I thought about putting him at the top, but then I thought, oh, that's too much. So, what we're going to do is we're going to attach it somewhere in here like this, come shooting out of the arrangement, but that's later. The next thing I want to do now is decorate the pole. And it's a rug that I painted with silver paint. Let's see. Ah, it's so cool. I found this at the Dollar Tree as well. It's a garland, and it's a bunch of stars. You can get it unwrapped here. And you won't be using all of it, so you could take some of this, save it for another project, or if you're to help decorating the table, it can be set around as well. That's tangled up, so I'm gonna put that up over here. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna look really, really cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach it with like a crisscross, and that'll help hide what I did earlier. This, and then twist it in the back. Twist, twist, twist. And now I'm going to have fun wrapping it. I might do it a couple of times. I'm not sure. It's going to be challenging. You know what? I'm going to have to cut. Cut. There's no way I'm going to be doing this. I feel like I'm doing a lasso here.
Keely Jacob said thumbs up.
Thank you.
RWA Fishing said Happy Independence Day. You're looking festive. And Koga Naja and JA said, hey everyone, I'm gonna bring my crew to say hi. And that's Chris the Phenomenon. He said that. Hey everyone, I'm going to bring my crew to say hi. So say thank you to Koga. He's bringing everybody in to say hey.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I can't hear him too well, the air going, but I don't want to sacrifice my air. If you would look, it's like for Florida, it's like in the hundreds. It's crazy. I'm gonna put a little glue just to keep it there for a sec, so it stopped moving around on me.
Yeah, Jacob said cheers.
And I'm gonna cut the excess off.
And Jared B said cheers, lady.
Hey. Come on, set up for me. And I think next I'm going to do is go ahead and head the bow. And that's really fun. I left one flag that I was going to show you what I did was, I don't know if you can see this. Maybe in a second. Got some more of that wire and cut it. And I took popsicle sticks and I just painted the American flag. And then I attached it on the back. And I wasn't too worried about what the back would look like because it's going to be kind of sitting in on the bow up here, so you don't really see the back too much. I like the wood look anyway. I didn't take it off yet, but see, I attached it to the bow. And that's going to be at the top of by the base of the star. If I ever wear it off. I should have did this. Fast forward. Oh wait, this is live. All right. I'm gonna need your assistance in a little bit, Mr. Mike.
All right.
These little guys have to be separated from their base. I'm gonna go ahead and take this other off. There we go. Take this guy, put him over here out of the way for a sec. Now what I did was I took some of the wire and I carefully twisted around because you can pop this apart. I'm trying to get this wire on here. Twist. You don't have to be perfect or tight, and don't worry about having a little extra left over because I'm going to show you what to do with that. And I take it and loop it around and I attach it in the bow in that area there. So I just go ahead and put that in there, put the flag. And then again, I go in here and attach it to that back stick. And you can make this hang down as far as you want. I want mine kind of up close. Twirl it around carefully. And if it just pops off, the wire pops on the popsicle, so you just glue it right back on. I just used hot glue. Now, what I do for these extra wires left over is I take a skewer stick. I think this is like a chopstick. I have all kinds of size sticks. And I just twirl it around it like so. And what you can do, and it don't have to be perfect. Some can be big loops. And then there you go. I think that's so cool. Kind of reminds me like a twig, like a grapevine. I like it. And see, they don't have to be perfect. And there we go. Now, I'm going to bend this up a little bit up here because I want it a little bit closer. Now I'm going to see how I'm going to attach this bad boy. Yeah, I want to put it. What do you think, Mr. Mike? Does that look good? going to twirl it around so I can see. I want the flag to be a little bit more straight than that. Yeah. There we go. Attach the other one on this side. Pull it around this way. Sorry. Came off. We'll twirl it around like this and tie it so it doesn't happen again. Get this on here. There we go. Now it's on really good. Twirl around, let's see. I like that. Let's see. Now, the Dollar Tree had some ribbon that matched the bows. And I thought that was really cool. So I wanted to kind of incorporate something. So I came up with the idea with making these shabby chic flowers. And for the center, I just had some leftover buttons. And I just put a button in the center. And the back is this like mesh ribbon. And I just cut it. And what I used for the base, if I can find it, this is left over from Mike's little off-grid gutters that he makes. I don't know if I have one. Oh, there it is. It's right behind me, right there. He cuts holes in it for the plants to sit in, and there's just the leftover pieces. And so I've been saving them, and I've been using them for all kinds of projects. It's also easy to cut with these special scissors. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to move this over for a second and show you how to make these. I got one where I started. I cut the length of my table, so I would say about 3 feet, Mr. Mike. About 3 feet for this disc, and this disc is about 2 inches. And what you do is you take one side of the ribbon and you just cut it. Like so, but only halfway. You don't want to cut all the way. You don't have to be perfect either. I mean, some can be a little bit bigger than the others. And what this does is this gives it some extra fun texture. Just, shabby chic. It's old. It's like antique. Like you see the antique dolls. And what you do is you take your glue gun. And you're going to put glue on the outer side of the disc. And that's how you're going to lay your fabric and just keep your fabric going around on there. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that close up. Here's the glue. And I'm going to start my fabric. And just simply, and you want to make sure you're using a low temperature glue gun because your fingers are going to get some glue on them. Just keep going around. And you just keep going around until you're doing like a spiral, until you fill up the whole disc. It's really cute. You can do it too where you don't have to do the little frail edges, cutting them, but I like it.
RWA Fishing said that's resourceful.
Yeah, I'm big at saving things and reusing them and figuring out. I don't know, my uncle kind of instilled that in me. He was like that. He had a workshop. He was a pilot, an airplane pilot. For war. And When he came back home, he became a fire chief. And to relieve stress, which, that can be a very stressful job, he set up a workshop and he had all kinds of fun things in there. And he would save stuff, bottles, paper, different scraps of wood, and make projects with them. That was his way. So when I come and visit, naturally I would end up in his workshop making some arts and crafts with him. So this is kind of his fault. He was live today. I would love to see it. And he was the kind of guy you would sit there and you start talking about some things, like something going on with some friends or something at school, or you're fighting with your parents, and he'd be like, "That's what you get for living, kid." He never buttered it up. He was a really cool guy. Before he flew the airplane, he was actually in the rodeo. So I guess you could say he's quite a character. He did it all. I just love how this is going to come out. I love, just keep twirling because it's just so pretty. Just used a little bit of fabric for ribbon for this one, and a little more in this one, then a lot more. So I made them like 3 different sizes. It's really making a lot of glue strings. Bad glue stick. I think I might get upgrade glue sticks. Okay. That's twirled all around. Letting it dry. And I have a couple of buttons here. Which one I want to use? That are just plain, I use plain white buttons because, red, blue, and white. I think I'll use what I use here. I'll use a different one for each one. I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to put some glue in the center and put him right in there. Ta-da! And you can even fluff it out a little bit once it dries and so and bend it, make it a little more fine, and then see the back. And that's what I want to hide. But first, I use a stick for it. If I can find it. These sticks. I love these. I don't know what are these called. I don't have the paper with me. But it's like it's wrapped in tissue paper, like brown bag tissue paper. I love the look. So I just put some glue down all around where I'm going to put the stick. Lay it on there. And then I take a piece of the burlap and cut it to what I need it to be.
And little AA senior, the guy from our hydroponics, who comes in and keep on growing, said happy 4th of July.
Oh, hey. Now I'm just going to cut this in kind of a circle, and I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger than the white disc, and it just glue it on and it covers up. And you're going to get a little bit of glue on your fingers. That's what you do. And it just makes it so pretty. Ta-da! Whoops. And I just love it because it goes with the ribbon. So I'm going to stick those somewhere in there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use all the stuff, but I'm going to try. First thing I need is these guys. I always use these guys to fill in. And then I save the paper for the base, which I'm going to show you something really cool I'm doing with it in a little bit. Ooh, it's messy. Trash can. Let's see if I can get Mr. Mike over here to help me.
I gotta get pliers.
Okay. What about these? Like I said, my pliers, I think they're in our toolbox because we've been working hard this past, since Friday. And we got the project done, but I don't think I have to go back to touch up. I'll show you real quick. Like I said, I'm going to use that red foil paper. See, it comes, this is what holds the balloons. It's got a little round thing in the middle to tie the balloon to so the balloon don't float off. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. And it's like a heavy, I don't know, like plaster Paris. This one looks like clay. But it's just glued in. So if you just nudge it and play with it enough, it'll come right out. But it helps to have pliers. It makes the job a lot easier and a lot quicker. See, it's already coming loose. So I'm going to let him do that for me. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get these flowers over here too. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use all these guys. I like these little white ones. Definitely. Maybe use a couple of them. I still got the paper on them. The trash cans over here. Oh, I like that. Oh, these will be really good.
Anthony South said, hello. Jacob Downey said, keep making it great. RWA Fishing said, from the back, it looks like a sunflower, what you were doing.
Awesome.
My grandfather, World War II Army veteran, is my friend's Army veteran, is my friend's Army, is my grandmother's dad. Grandmother, brother, Army veteran, is my dad, Navy veteran.
Yeah.
My uncle, Army
See,
veteran.
I'm going to use these cute little white flowers. I love these little blue ones. What's this guy? I don't think so. We'll lay you over here. Look at these cool little sticks. We went to a yard sale, and this lady has a bunch of arts and crafts, and I got some bunch of neat stuff for her. Going to be using for other projects, but now these cute little twirly sticks. I love the look of them. It's going to be fun getting them apart without breaking them. That's probably why she sold them to me. I'll lay them over here, but I'm definitely going to use those. I'm going to use blue flowers with the white. Now we just got to pick out some red ones. I love these twirly sticks as well. White with glitter on them. Red. I don't know. Maybe I'll use a little bit bigger. Was going to use, these are too big. Too big. Swallow it. Oh, those are pretty, but I'll have to cut them down. Oh, I like that. Yeah, just because it's kind of wild looking, you know. I like that. Wonder if I can cut it with my special scissors. We shall see. I like this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. That's gonna work. Oh yeah, these things are tough. Oh, thank you. I don't want to break these. I'm really falling in love with them. Save. And what I do too is when I have leftover leaves like this, I save them because, you know, I do paper flowers and you can always put paper flower on it, which I have a project coming up for that, another centerpiece. Oh, I love these. These are just like cute. See, this one don't have anything. So I'm going to cut it off. There we go. I'm going to make this one taller. Cut this off. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Pretty. Mm-hmm. This one might not be. to make that one.
Anthony said, I love you guys.
Huh?
Anthony said, I love you guys.
Thank you. Oh, I love that. I don't know. I don't know if I'll need these or not, but I'm gonna set them aside. Might need them. All right. So Mr. Bite got my little thingy-majiggies. Where'd you do them? Oh, they're right there. And I'm gonna save this. I need to put my trash can back over here. If you ever watching me while I'm working, you notice I just kind of brush things off just because I got a trash can right here. I don't always hit it, but I try. You see it's got this little paper on it here, a little sticker. Let's see if I can get that off. If not, I'll just cut around it. It's no big deal. Usually they come right off. That one doesn't want to incorporate. So.
The cute stars.
Well, I'll just come off. I take this, flatten it out, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a little bit. This is so cool. Keep it up. I use it all. All right. I love these. And I just take it and spread it around a little bit, open it up, and this is the first thing I put in. I always put it where it's hugging. It's fun. And then I'm going to do, I think I'll do the tall white glittery sticks first. If anybody knows what these are supposed to be called, then let me know. I just call them sticks. Now, usually I use white fluorofoam. I don't care for this green fluorofoam. It's great for a real flower arrangement, but it's really tough to stab into. So if you're not careful, you can break whatever you're trying to push in. So heads up on that. Just keep spreading, randomly putting these in here. Need a tall one right here. And I need a short one here. Now let's have a little fun with these flowers. Let's see. I'm just going to randomly put these, and I might not use all of them. That one's really tall. I like that. Let's see. One over here. Put this guy over here, so I might not use him. We got one more. Really love that blue. Oh. All right. We put the red. Let's get crazy here. If they hang out too far, you just tuck them behind some of the other flowers. No problem. Then they won't hang over into the food. Now these are awfully tall, and I want them shorter. So I'm going to make them shorter.
Florida Pirate stopped by to say hi.
Hi. Oh, these are so adorable. Absolutely love these. Let's see, that's the front right. So keep cutting these off. Just randomly putting them in. Next, after I'm done with the flowers, I'm going to put these flowers I made. And then I'm going to add some of the other decorations. Let's see. Hey, there's some mosquito in here. Mosquitoes have been so bad this year. It's crazy. I thought they were bad before. Yeah. Oh, that one's lost a lot of little decorations. Little flowers. You gotta make sure you don't get your finger. Yes. Yeah, I like that. I like that at the base like that. That's really, I love it. Let's see. Next small one right here. There. All right. I don't think I even need these. I do. I'll add them in afterwards. I'm going to put them over here. Okay. Here's our little fun wooden sticks that I said I was going to have to try to figure out, get them apart without breaking them. I want to break them. Twirl. One more. One more. Twirl, 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 twirl. Wow. I got them. I'll stick those in here.
RWA Fiction says ticks are bad, but I treat my clothes with permethrin.
What?
He said ticks are bad, but he treats his clothes with permethrin or something.
Thank you.
We might have to give that a try.
Thank you. All right. Now this is where it gets really fun. I'm going to stick some of these guys in here. They're really tall, so I'm going to cut them down. Fill it in. Like I said, I don't have to use all of these, but I'm going to have to use these because I love them. They're special. And I don't throw these out. I save them because sometimes you got little things you want to put in and you can use these. Save, save, save. Let's see. This one, I want it kind of coming out right there. See if I can get it in. This crazy green stuff. You know what? It's too tall. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Maybe this one's just a little bit shorter too. Yeah. See? So far. Now, these fun little guys that I made. It's really cool. You've seen this stuff. It's like garland. It's really cheesy. And that's what this is. It's leftover garland. And I thought it would make it cool to look like the little sparkling part. And all I did, again, is I took his disc left over from when he was cutting his planter boxes, and I put it on the bottom and on top, and I put the skewer stick all the way through the holes that are already in there and glued it, and then just colored it. And instead of painting stars on it, and you can get like a little star like stamp, or you can take a piece of potato and cut a star out of it and use it like a stamp. It'd be a lot quicker and easier. But I just took a few pieces off of here and glued it on to make the stars. And then I painted the skewer stick silver to match the base. I'm just going to stick these in here. I like them in the center. Yeah. You can just see it popping like that. Let's see. You know what? I might hold off on one because I made giant ones. And you've seen the water cups like cones. That's what the top is right here. And I just painted it, I cut it shorter painted it silver and glued it on. And then I took the paper towel roll holder, or not holder,
So it looks like a bomb.
and put it on here and painted it. And again, I used a skewer stick, and then I just put some leftover little ribbon that I curled up. This is huge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that in there. I think I can, but I'm going to try. Let's see. I should have put this on first. This was I always put the biggest stuff first. Might just do this one, and then it'll be fun with the little ones. I think so. Oh no. Do. Really getting crazy here. Yay! I think that's cool. So I have 2 left over. That's no problem. And I have some of these. If I think I need it, I may not. I think it's looking really good as it is. But I do want to add some of these that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use maybe 1 or 2. And I like the heart one because later, if I decide to use this for something else, you can always paint it. I love the heart. Let's see. Maybe something right here. I need one of the USA. Put that between the firecrackers. See if I can find a spot. There we go. Tuck the ribbon. I think this guy needs to be a little bit shorter. Everything's just too tall. There we go. Oh, I like that. It's looking really good. I like that. I'm going to put a USA back here. Have a rocket. There we go. And cut this down. And if you ever have a problem, like I said, this is that green foam. See, this doesn't want to stab in. It's getting flimsy. Use something that's about the same size of it to make a hole where you want it. And then stick it in there. No problem. No problem, no problem. I think that's good. Put these back. Now, as you can tell, it's a little flimsy, and if it's going to be outside, I don't want it to be flimsy. So I got rocks, and I'm going to fill it in. This is going to get a little loud. Here, let me move back over so I'm in front of the camera. Right. The rocks help, and you won't even see them because I'm going to cover the base. But the rocks keep it sturdy and blowing over. Put the little boogers in there. My fish are going to miss these. Just kidding. Rocks everywhere. Now what we're going to do is cover the base. Oh, I forgot to put my neat looking little flashy lights. I'm going to do that too. I might put those at like the bottom. Ooh, let's do those real quick. Let's see. I painted some sticks here for them. And where should I attach it? I'm going to go ahead and take the little protector off so you can turn it on when you want it. Why do they put the stickers on here? I just knew. You can't see it on that one or this one. All right. Now I'm just going to do some glue real quick. Let's see. Where do I want to attach this? Because you don't want to put it where you turn it on. I guess just put it on the side of it. That's what I'm going to do. And just let it sit there for a second. Do these two. There we go. And then we'll put those on. I found these cute little hats. I want to at least put one in here. Gotta have the hat. And I always pull the string off. If you're not gonna wear it, you don't need it on there. And again, I use sticks. And I painted these red. And I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but tilt it. Put some glue there. Through there. Set that down. I'm just about done here. And then we're going to do the party. Now I'm going to put these on the side because I haven't really put anything on the side here. So I'm going to just, kind of tuck them in there a little bit and just stab it in. That's what I'm going to do. If I can stay on there. If you don't fall out. Is this one on? Yeah, there we go. That one's not sticking on. Yeah. I don't know. You know what? Use those for something else. Oh, I have a great idea. I can use those for something else. We gotta just make sure we have room for these guys. Like I said, this is really cool. This comes on. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Put it in there. I'll put this one in there. Go back. Let's see. Now don't forget where's front. Guess it doesn't matter. Let's see.
Say it looks geared from all directions.
There, like that. You know what? Ugh. I'm gonna make this one smaller. Like, there we go. That's better.
Yep.
Now we can do the base. And I'm gonna cut some of this ribbon off. I don't like it hanging out too long, too far. Now we're gonna have the styrofoam. Now I was gonna use this guy, but I don't think I need it. I think it looks awesome like it is. Now for the base, I'm using these. Move this over here, get it out of the way. Scissors. And the fun little garland that I was talking about. And where is it? My plant pins.
Floral pins.
Floral pins. Couldn't find those last time. Now just cut these into squares. I usually get about 3 out of each one. Then I'm going to take a piece of this and I'm going to have it where I can fold it over. So take the square. See, it looks like it's coming out. And you can bunch it down a little bit and curl it and play with it. But you just take your pin. That's on there. Then you just stab it into your foil like this. And then you just put it wherever is showing to hide those rocks and the green foam. Go ahead and cut a piece of these. Can't you tell I do this a lot? Oh, that's looking cute. I love it. All right, what's up with this one? Come on, little darling. Squeeze it a little bit so it goes in there. Cut this one. Cut a few more of these. I just love this. Makes the bottom look so cute, so festive. I actually thought about using some real sparklers, but I could just see somebody light it up. Let's see, I think we need one more right there. There's always one more.
Hi ho, Greenheart said hello.
Huh?
Hi ho, Greenheart said hello.
Hi. Yeah, I think there's a hole right here. So I'm gonna put one more. Oh wow, this looks so cute.
He said very nice.
Thank you. Oh, I got the foil paper. I was going, why is it not covering it? And there you go. That's why I use the garland. Like I said, you can turn the lights on. I'm going to go ahead and turn them on.
Don't forget.
There we go. I like that one better.
Don't forget your little spinny table.
Yeah. I get my spin table out. I love this little thing. see. Careful. Oh yeah, those rocks help.
Hey, yeah, be careful. There you go.
Isn't that cool? I love it. I can't wait to show up to the party with this. Everybody's gonna love it. And when it gets dark, I'm gonna take these guys. This is a necklace, and I don't make it into a necklace. I stick them in there, and I'll probably take one of these, like I guess chopsticks, and take it with me and pre-make a hole and put it into that hole. But I break it up first to make it glow, and it's really cool because there's little pieces that glow.
Oh, so his name actually means little angel here, senior.
So don't forget these. Yay! So thank you for watching. This was fun. I gotta get to that party now. And sorry I didn't do this earlier. Like I said, we were real busy this week doing a project. I didn't even think I was gonna be able to do this. This is why I just okay, I gotta put this together for a party and just make it live stream. So thank you. And be sure to check out next time what I got coming up next. I'm gonna be doing some more of those flower tutorials. Bye, and happy 4th of July.